Díobh my gros, hello my loves, fáilte nó fáilte arás chuig my canal YouTube, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you may have guessed, the Bujo is back, baby! So, Bujo, for anyone that doesn't know, is basically a shorthand for bullet journaling, and I'm a big fan of bullet journaling and have been doing it pretty diligently for most of the year. I have, however, fallen off somewhat since what month? Probably September, right? Yeah, no, July. Like, I didn't even do an August spread. I planned it, but I didn't do it. But, you know, life was lifing and I had to prioritise my time. But after my trip to Australia and chilling out and rejuvenating myself, I have the urge to do a bullet journal spread. So I'm really excited to do a spread for November. So basically, from a bullet journal perspective, August through October just doesn't exist. Oh well. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to voiceover Carla while I do my spread. And now I haven't planned anything. I'm just going to go wild. I'm just going to let it flow. So this is either going to be amazing or terrible, and you're going to witness it all. So you're welcome. I'm going to get started with these watercolours and just get messy. Greetings, lovelies. Voiceover Carla here for the first time in an age. As you can see, I am grossly unprepared for this bout of creativity that beat me over the head. So you're welcome. You get to watch this crazy, chaotic video where I'm literally just pulling stuff off shelves. For example, I'm using sellotape to make a circle. A big, I suppose, inspiration for this spread artwork was a lovely paint and sip that I did with my sister in Australia. It was such a nice evening. It was gorgeous. And we did something along these lines. So I'm taking inspiration from that. Look at me, paint. I do really like watercolours. They're real textured. Excuse me while I take my head out of my own ass there for a second. Like, who even am I? Textured watercolours. But you know what I mean. I kind of just was painting and this came out of it. It's supposed to be some kind of a night, which hopefully it will look more like that by the end of this video. This is where I destroyed my desk with some spatter painting. It looks more fun than it is, I think. I was excited to spatter paint, but I just think I'm too much of an A-type personality to enjoy that. The cleanup was awful. But there I am, spatter. Oh look, there's a little constellation. Yeah, that's kind of it. For any of my bullet journaling lovelies, what is your spread for November? I must check out Emily. Emily normally does, at Budgeting Beans, normally does a monthly spread as well. So I must go check her out and see what she's done. You'll see a recurring theme in my spreads is these cartoony clouds. I do love them, I don't know why. And I'm going in for more because, you know, more is more and less is average. I am a maximalist in everything I do. Except finances. I reckon finances I'm pretty minimalist. I'm just like, focus on the basics, Carla. So then I had to, it's a quick wardrobe change and lighting change, because it was wet on wet watercolour. I had to let it dry completely before I went at it again, so it didn't all just blur into one big splodge. Splodge is a technical term, I think you'll find. And because I was being kind of lazy and impatient, I took the biggest brush I could find to paint these, which probably was not a good idea. You live and learn, or you live and repeat your mistakes, whatever the case may be. But I do kind of like the effect it gives. So that's my validation for being a lazy bones. And back in with the purple this time. And our textured watercolors. I can't believe I said that. Lol. But yeah, that's kind of it. I do really enjoy November. It's just after Halloween, so the Irish word for November, Samhain, is the same as the Irish word for Halloween, Samhain also. But Halloween night is Iha Hauna. But yeah, I really like November. I think it's kind of a chill month for me because I don't do that much in November. After Halloween, it's kind of cozy.com until Christmas. So yeah, I do enjoy November or Samhain. I know that's not the case for a lot of people. A lot of people have got Thanksgiving, and if you've got kids and dependents, you've got a lot of planning and stuff to do. But this year, my Christmas is going to be pretty chill and low-key because I've got a car loan I want to pay off by the end of the year, so yeah. This is really nice, if I say so myself. This is always my favourite bit, the outline. But yeah, how is everyone doing? What's everyone doing for November? Are you chill like me, or do you have Thanksgiving coming up? How do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving, if you celebrate? I really enjoyed doing this, and I'm enjoying watching it back. I haven't done anything kind of arty-farty in a while. So here is me. Yes, don't do what I did. This is where the chaos peaks, I think. I couldn't find my normal glue, so I just used super glue to stick paper to paper. And I stuck my fingers together and about 10 different pages. So yeah, don't do what I did, because it's stupid and lazy. Just find your normal glue. See? And then I ripped the pages because I super glued paper to paper. Like, what did I think was going to happen? Anyways, that's a little cute sneak peek of one of my new products that's going to be on the website. Very excited. Yeah, I think it's really cute. So it's basically a black inky pen, because I love a black inky pen. It gives me life, and it's also refillable, so you buy it and then it comes with 2 refills, and then you can purchase refills later on whenever you run out, but it lasts for ages. I've been testing this for about 6 months, and I've been using it for work and writing notes. I've been using it for bullet journaling, drawing, and I still haven't had to refill it. So it's a good one. One of my pet peeves with blank ink. Oh, why can't I talk? Why are words not forming properly for me today? One pet peeve I have with inky pens, and specifically black inky pens, is they're great for like the first few weeks, and then they start getting splotchy. Like, don't come at me with a black splotchy pen. Not in this economy, okay? I'm angry. So this is what I do for all of my weekly spreads. If you've been on these videos before, I pencil draw in my templates and then go over them with black inky pen. Look, I said it right this time. And then afterwards I go in with my stamp and ink set and do all my different categories. So for me, a weekly spread is enough. I don't need daily spreads. I'm not that busy or productive. And I get overwhelmed quite easily. So if I did daily planning, it would ruin me. Whereas I have to prioritize what I want to achieve in that week when I use a weekly spread. So only the most important things are there, which is good for me and my brain. Here is the stamping. I'm going to say that the blue ink was a design choice and not because I couldn't find my black ink. Believe it or not, it's up to you. So yes, this is me doing the stamping. These are the categories I have settled on over the past few months of bullet journaling that really work for me. So focus, I like to pick maybe 3 items that are super important in that week that have to get done. My habits, that's a daily tracker for the week, and I track water intake, medication and movement, which is particularly important at the minute because I'm doing a wellness reset for November before the madness of December kicks in. So if you're interested, I've got a free Health is Wealth downloadable on my website, seriouslycarola.com. I'll leave a link in the description, where I'm basically bribing myself to move my body every day in November. And I put €5 into my challenges folder envelope every time I move my body. And then whatever I've saved at the end will be going towards a lump sum payment against my car loan. So there's that. The other category I have is tasks. So my focus, for example, might be mortgage switch, but the tasks might be, send across a copy of my passport, send proof of address, sign paperwork, send money for the solicitor, that kind of stuff. Something that was inspired by Grounded Budgets on Instagram. I'll leave her Insta handle in the description as well, is the no box. So I basically have a box where I say do not do this, because we all have habits that we don't want to continue doing. So habits is to ensure I continue with my good habits, and no is to try and curb any of my not so good habits. Car loan. That was a dramatic switch. There's me trying to count the letters. Oh, real close up of my scalp. Okay. It's a good scalp day. You could see me counting on my fingers. I'm like, how many letters are in Samhain? Right, what am I doing now? Yes, so I wanted the lettering to be a similar size, and because this isn't a dot grid journal, I had to basically draw the boxes and space them equally so that they would kind of look kind of alike, and I wouldn't go crazy trying to fix them. Oh look, there's some side-eye. Bombastic side-eye. All my baby hairs in the front make it look like I've got a comb over. I would like to confirm that I do not have a comb over. Putting in some sparkly stars. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Oh, I think that's quite cute. I'm quite happy with that. Back in with our sexy black pen. with a little love heart at the top. It's so cute. It's also available in white, or will be, once the manufacturer sends it to me. So I purchased 100 and they sent me 2 in the post. I'm like, cough, cough. I think there's some mix up. I paid you for 100 pins. Why do I have 2? So yeah, they're delayed getting on the website. But yeah. Diary design. So I'm trying to design a 2024 diary, November planning, which is what I'm doing, and Xmas planning. Yeah, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do for Christmas. I want it to be low key, but I also, in order for it to not stress me out, I need to figure out what it is I am doing and confirm if my parents are coming up to me this Christmas for dinner and shenanigans. It's the first year my sister isn't living in Ireland for Christmas, so I thought a change of scenery would be nice for them so they won't get too sad. She, meanwhile, will be on the beach somewhere in Australia. Putting shrimps on the barbie. Some more sparkles and twinkle twinkles. This voiceover has descended into madness. My inner child has burst forth and taken over. Sorry, not sorry. But Shanae, that's it. Thank you. So long.